So this refers to 2.6 million European citizens who have been living in the UK, but at the point at which they applied for settled status, they hadn't been here 5 years, so they were granted pre-settled status instead. Now, what the IMA that represents the rights of EU citizens in the UK is very worried about is at the point of this pre-settled status expiring, if those people have not put in an application for settled status, they will face a cliff edge, and at that point they will lose all their rights to remain in the UK, their rights to work here, their rights to NHS treatment benefits, etc. And because the point at which these people's pre-settled status expires is different for every individual, there's going to be repeated cliff edges. Now, what the IMA are saying is that there is no need for this. There's this 2-day judicial review, 2-day hearing at the High Court that they have lodged against the Home Office, saying basically that the government is breaking the law, that in the withdrawal agreement agreed with the European Union, there was no mention of it being time limited, and that this should not be happening, that this is simply another hoop that's been put in these people's way that should be removed. Now, this morning we were hearing from the IMA themselves. This afternoon, currently, they're hearing from a lawyer from the EU Commission. They are also of the view that this is another unnecessary and potentially dangerous obstacle for people to go through. Later this afternoon, we'll begin to hear evidence from the Home Office, and tomorrow further evidence from the Home Office. But I think what it does show is that we may have left the EU, but the Brexit wrangling is well and truly continuing. Here, with this argument about EU citizens' rights, obviously the difficulties with the Northern Ireland Protocol and how that is working out or not working out for many in Northern Ireland. And then again, issues for the Home Office, because of course the Home Office's plan to send migrants to Rwanda did make it through the British courts, but was ultimately scuppered by the European Court. So yet more legal problems for the Home Office and more for Suella Braverman, already under siege in many respects to worry about.